Well, okay, fourth time's a charm. I'm looking at the G.I. Joe Classified Series Mass Device Breaker. I guess we're getting a Mass Device. I actually thought that that might have been the last HasLab they did, but they threw us a curveball and threw the Snowcat at us, which I guess is the thing they can do. I was kind of hoping for the Mobat, but all right. Anyway, so this is it. Originally when I ordered, okay, I missed the initial order for this, and I saw them at NJCC this past August, and I almost bought it, but I didn't, and he sold out like super quick, like within an hour. Like he had like 3 or 4 of them, they were all gone. Anyway, yeah, so it comes with the, oh, sorry, catalytic element there. We'll look at that closer in a little bit. No text or bio. It'd be cool if they just like reprinted the file cards. That'd be kind of cool, but they're not doing that. Anyway, so that's that. This is not the first breaker we've gotten. We've actually gotten a breaker before. Oddly enough, not the same one. We got this one. And yeah, first blush, definitely. I mean, at first I thought, I don't know what I thought. This is a better head sculpt. We'll look at that close. We'll look at them both together in a little bit, but this is the breaker that, yeah, was a Cobra Island exclusive, which means you couldn't get it. And that era of G.I. Joe Classified collecting it was a Cobra Island exclusive, which means that each target got like 3 or 4, and that was it. And if you're lucky, you had a target that didn't have shady employees that were just throwing them in the back room for themselves, or you know, people getting in there like right at 8 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday or Tuesday or whenever they came out. Yeah, but I did not find any. I had 5 of these at one point because I wanted a bunch of the Ram cycles, and then I thought this would be a good body for just for like customs. Anyway, I ended up mentioning it to a couple collector friends. I had a whole bunch of these. I ended up selling off most of them. So I have one that's open somewhere, and then this one. So I'll get the. I'm not an inbox collector, so I'll just probably just open this and we'll take a look at it. But yeah, give me a couple seconds. I'll get these open and we'll take a look at them. All right, I got these guys unwrapped, and you know, when I saw it wasn't, for some reason I thought this was a retro breaker, but it's not. It's just Classified Series. Oh, what's the number on this thing? Classified Series 158. All right, I threw the box on the floor. I had to find it. All right, so yeah, so it's not like a retro style, which is fine. I'm not the guy that needs the exact representation of the 1982 version 1 breaker. I'm not that guy. I like a modern update to these guys. And at first I was just like, when I saw him, when he came the other day, Friday, I think, and I saw him, like, oh, they just repainted the Cobra Island one. No, they didn't. This is a completely different figure. And I gotta tell you, out of the box, like, he's pretty loose out of the box. Like, I didn't have any trouble. You always want to be careful with the hips. You don't want to put strain on that post right there. Yeah, but I mean, he's pretty solid, and he's got this little flip down thing, which I think we've seen before. I can't remember which figure this is from, but this is cool. Oh, you know what? Was it Grunt? It might have been Grunt. Anyway, yeah, so, you know, he's a good looking figure. He's got like kind of like the bluish coloring. That's why I thought it was retro, because in the Mass Device miniseries, he was blue and not green. He was like blue-gray. So that's what we're going with here, I guess. I do like a little bit more modern updating of the character. I mean, I'm all for that. Like I said, he's pretty loose though. Like, I'm not having any like gummy issues, or, you know, he's got the standard articulation all these figures have. It's not, you're not trying to reinvent the wheel here. But yeah, so he comes with an alternate head, the bubblegum head. Like they did that in the 25th anniversary line. He came with the Ram cycle, and he was packed with a Televiper and the Flight Pod, and he had the bubblegum head too. And because he blew a bubblegum once in one of the episodes of the Mass Device, I think. And I'm sure comic book guys would be like, well, actually in episodes 12 through 136, he always chewed gum, I'm sure. And I'm also sure that the people at Hasbro didn't read the comic books. They watched the Mass Device miniseries and based all their crap on that. So, yeah, so we can, this should just pop off. I haven't done this yet. Yeah, look at that. Pops right off. You don't even know even worries. And he's blowing bubbles. I could never do that. Even as a kid, I could never master that very kid skill, blowing bubblegum bubbles. But his accessories are pretty solid. He comes with the backpack. It's a little bit, is that paint or is that just glued on? Let me see here. I don't know. I don't know if that's like just like a, it doesn't matter. Well, it's got paint on it. I mean, it's antenna swivels. That's all very nicely done there. You know, obviously just, at least he doesn't just like, the backpack doesn't stick on just like a phantom straps, like keeping it on, you know. And then helmet, and yeah. And he's got this, he's got this cord, and it plugs in here. And plugs in there. Because, like, well, I mean, it makes sense. Like, at first I'm like, well, wouldn't it be like wireless? No, because you're on a battlefield. There's electronic interference. Televipers are running around, you know, jamming up all your stuff. So, yeah, you would want this wired. And that looks pretty slick. He comes with his pistol, and he holds that just fine. I think it's his first time. Oh, yeah, the hands are nice and loose, too. And if you want, he can silence that thing. He wants to do some wet work, you know. Look at that. Look at that guy. Look at that stud. Look at that stud. And he comes with a knife. Actually, for some reason, I couldn't find the sheath when I was looking at him earlier, a little bit ago, but that goes right there. Because I'm sure there's some picture of Special Forces guys that have that like that. So, yeah, so that is sharp. I'm sorry, but I was prepared not to be impressed by this, and I am impressed by it, for sure. So we'll pull this off, and we'll compare him to his Cobra Island counterpart. And yeah, I'm sorry, but the new one is much better. Yeah, I don't like this face sculpt at all. This says Breaker more to me than this. Yeah, that's pretty slick. Yeah, yep. So we'll put that guy off to the side. This guy only thing this guy came with was his helmet, which actually is pretty cool too. But that's the only thing, that's the only accessory for his person. Then obviously he came with all that going on here, but that's not what we're looking at. Shout out to NECA stands. Either work or they don't. Having good luck today with them though. But yeah, so that's not too bad. And obviously, I don't think this has storage. I don't see any storage for his. Oh wait, I tell a lie. There it is. Just kind of. Oh. Yeah, this is professional. I do this like once every 6 months. You don't have to subscribe after this. I guess is that how that's supposed to go? That's lame. It sucks. There. No, oh my God. It's terrible. This video's terrible. I guess. You know what? Just put this in a baggie or something, mark it Breaker with all the other Breaker stuff from wherever you got it from, and then he's got this like reverse holster thing going on, like he's a gunslinger, like he's Doc Holliday. Why, Johnny Ringo? Looked like somebody walked over your grave. It has nothing to do with any of this, does it? All right. And he's got this sliding down. It would bother me if I was wearing it. But it's fine, I guess. Yeah, so that's Breaker. Not too bad, not too shabby. pretty pleasantly surprised, actually. I missed them on the initial like pre-order, and I happened to be nosing through Hasbro Pulse, and it was in stock. I was like, okay. I don't know why I didn't buy two, because I want like an operational display, and it's like a kind of like a main cast display. I mean, I'll throw him in there. I mean, you know who it is if you're a classified guy, but yeah, this guy is slick. If there ever comes up again for order, I'm getting another one for sure. Yeah, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. So, all right, well, today is September 29th, I'm recording this. I'll hopefully get this out Wednesday, the 1st. If you're lucky enough and you were looking at the right Facebook pages, the Snake Armor came in stock this morning. And it's just one of those things. I was on break at work. It was like 8 o'clock in the morning. And yeah, so hopefully they get that out to me. I hope it happens this weekend so I can take a look at that. I love mech armor. I love mechs. And, yeah, so here we go. This is Breaker. This is a solid figure. If you find one, great. If you're at a toy show, you'll definitely see them. Hopefully, if you can't get it online and you can get it for like $35 or under, I don't hate that price. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't. At some point, we're getting a mass device. I know we get another one of these elements with the divers, which I'm gonna have to order divers. I'm not interested in any kind of divers or water type stuff, but I'll get it just for the element. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I'm that kind of sap. And I don't know who else comes with an element. I'll be honest with you. It wasn't Cobra Commander, was it? Wasn't that Retro Cobra Commander, was it? No, I don't remember that, because they're going to do a whole new, we'll probably get something like that with the mass device. I remember in the 25th line, they the elements came with Trip Warrior, Cobra Commander, and was it the Red Diver? Something like that. Anyway, and then the mass device is obviously the DVD box sets, and there's like 4 or 5 of them. You had to collect them, and a couple were impossible to get. And the only reason I got them all is because I happened upon one someone stuffed in in the fabric section at Walmart. I saw it on the shelf, and anyway, so that's it. I've been rambling on long enough. Yeah, so yeah, that'll be it. Okay, I'm out. Until the next time.